Bīja Mantras are seed sound mantras that are used in conjunction with yantra during mantra sadhana. A broad study of Sanskrit tantrika texts reveals that the essence of tantra is mantra used in coordination with yantra. In short, it is yantra, which means design or device, activated by devoted intention, harnessed to the vibrating energy of the specific mantra. The most important mantras used in Tantra are Bīja Mantras. Bīja Mantras are vibrational sound projections that activate an inner connection with a specific aspect of divinity and amplified when projected into a yantra. If the sound is not accurately produced, the right connection will not be formed. Perhaps the importance of this function can be best explained by using the useful analogy of desktop icons on a computer. Should the user, for example, desire to access email and mistakenly click on a similarly colored icon, that of a web browser, and the desired result is not achieved. The same applies to the mispronunciation of Bīja Mantras. If not produced accurately, the desired connection will not be achieved. Hence this guide to the correct pronunciation of more commonly used Bīja Mantras. At this point it should be noted that acharyas, gurus, and nearly all literature dealing with this subject all advise that the chanta should be initiated into the mantra for it to be properly effective. As many yogis and spiritual seekers in the West often ignore this caveat and practice chanting regardless, an accurate pronunciation guide would seem a pertinent mitigation. It is appropriate that we first begin with Ganesha, often written in English as it appears here. Ganesha's Bīja or seed mantra is Gum and is pronounced the same as the English word gum. As most tantrika Bīja Mantras are associated with Shakti sadhana, we must address Durga Devi. The Bīja mantra of Durga is Dum. It is important to note that the first letter of Dum is a dantya or dental consonant. To correctly enunciate this consonant, the tip of the tongue must touch the backs of the upper row of the front teeth. Also, the vowel in this mantra is a short vowel and is pronounced U, as in the English word book. So Durga's Bīja mantra is Dum. In the Puranic text called Markandeya Purana, there is a chapter called Devi Mahatmyam, in which the Devi Kali springs from the Ajna chakra of Durga Ma. The Bīja mantra most often associated with this form of Durga and Kali is Kleem. The vowel on this mantra is a long vowel and is sounded for twice the length of short vowels and is pronounced Kleem, whereas the Bīja mantra for Mahakali herself is Cream. The vowel in this word is a long vowel and is sounded for twice the length of time as a short vowel. The mantra is pronounced as the English word cream, so her Bīja mantra is Cream. Next we have Lakshmi. Her Bīja mantra is Shreem. Once again, the vowel here is a long vowel, so her mantra is pronounced Shreem. Now we have Saraswati Devi. The Bīja mantra for Saraswati is Aim. As much as it does look like the English word aim, it is not pronounced this way. The vowel here is a compound vowel and is pronounced as I, similar to the English word I'll. And remember, all compound vowels are long vowels. So Saraswati's Bīja Mantra is Aim. Next, we have Bhuvaneshwari. Bhuvaneshwari is one of the Dasha Mahavidyas. The Dasha Mahavidyas are the 10 great wisdom goddesses. The Bīja Mantra of Bhuvaneshwari is Hreem. Once again, the vowel in this mantra is a long vowel and is sounded as in the English word free. So her Bīja Mantra is Hreem. Bhuvaneshwari means the queen or ruler of the universe, and she is the incarnation of the goddess Parvati. They both share the same Bīja Mantra, Hreem. There are also specific Bīja Mantras for the various devas, as well as Bīja Mantras to activate the chakras. To give a brief example here of how Bīja Mantras are used, if we use Kali Ma as an example, one could simply devotedly chant her Bīja Mantra repeatedly. Cream, cream, cream. Many tantric texts have mantras that consist of a combination of selected Bīja Mantras and other Sanskrit words. The mantra for Dakshina Kali, for example, is Cream, 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 hum, hum, hreem, hreem, Dakshina Kali Kaye, Swaha. Certain Tantrika texts also give obscure directions for the sadhaka to then repeat certain sections of this mantra in reverse. But that is straying into the territory of somewhat more esoteric Tantrika practices. Another example of the use of Bīja Mantras is the process of Prana Pratishta. Prana Pratishta is the procedure for infusing life into a murti, or an image, or to energize a yantra. For example, there is a specific stage in the procedure for energizing the Shri Yantra, which involves the introduction and energetic implementation of a live seed created by the Bīja Mantra, Then the implementation of Shakti, or energetic force, by the use of the Bīja Mantra, Hreem. And then finally, the energetic implementation of a Kilaka, being the pin or the bolt to hold it in place energetically, which is created by chanting the Bīja Mantra, Krum. So we have the Bīja, followed by the implementation of Shakti, Hreem, and then the creation of the Kilaka, or the bolt, Krum. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha.